Hello everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this pick a card reading. I have come up with a new and fun idea about the current path that you're on. The current path that you're on is leading you to what kind of success? And so this is the topic and theme of today's pick a card reading. So what kind of success is your current path taking you to or leading you to, technically? So you have 4 different piles to choose from, and I would consider choosing the image or the word to represent what you're focusing on right now. Are you choosing focus, or are you needing to find power, or is this inner strength, or is your path that you're currently on a path towards freedom? And of course, you can choose a crystal as well if you want to choose the crystal, the green, the orange, the black, or the blue. And the timestamps are below. So let's get started. Pile 1. Hey, pile 1. Okay, if you chose the green. So this path that you're on, what level of success, what kind of success is your current path taking you to? And, well, it's better just to dive into the messages so that we can get more specific information. So, honestly, if you were drawn to this card and focused, and even like the number on this card is the number 22, which may or may not be a significant number for you. Are you going to zoom in for me, camera? Yeah, it's like in, out, in, out. Can't make its mind up. Focus. Okay, so let's just get more information. Okay. So the number 4, which this resonates with, is asking you to focus on a very specific goal, or at least to create an outline. Perhaps you've already done that and you're taking one step at a time, focusing on your goal. Notice here you're looking through, it's not binoculars, it could be a mini telescope, but there's a butterfly at the end. So the path you're on, you're still kind of dreaming, you're wishing, you're hoping for something better. And, okay, so we want to go, let's put these in the middle. Okay, I need to fix the light. That's better. So the current path that you are on is not only helping you or asking you to focus on your goal, but at the same time, you're being asked to trust the path that you're currently on, especially if you're learning how to trust and follow your intuition, your intuitive hunches, and those sorts of things. So I need to pull, okay, a card from this deck. So remember this path that you are currently on, for all of you who chose the green. And by the way, the green onyx, it's a calcite. It's more of a practical energy. It's an earth energy. So the path that you're on is very grounded, practical, and down to earth. Okay. So your experiences based on your choices on this path, okay, are helping you to gain more emotional stability or inner worth, inner trust. So there's something deep that is trying to transform itself along your path. And so the more you can go deeper, like dig deeper, how do you feel about something, or what do you want to feel? Or do you have heavy emotions or negative emotions? Because situations are going to arise for you in order to claim emotional maturity or learn more about emotional freedom techniques. And also, for many of you, the path that you're currently on, the success that you are claiming is an intuitive one, especially when you recognize that your emotions can be strong messengers guiding you towards your truth or something more stable, something you're idealizing. But with the number 4 here, especially if you're a life path 4, you're being reminded to take one step at a time. So if we focus on one step at a time, and I feel like I want to pull another one of these cards, or maybe I'll save that for the oracle. Let's get some more information. Let's get some clarifiers. This path that you're on, group number 1. I almost said group number 3. That's just so crazy. So where is this current path for pile number 1? Taking them. What kind of success will they find on this current path? Group number 1. So as far as clarification with the Scorpio and the emotional, Scorpio also is very frugal with their resources, the material things. Okay, you have Knight of Swords, taking steps, one step at a time. Focus on, what should group 4 be focusing? Group 1 be focusing on? Wow, interesting. I didn't even know I had a blank card in this deck. That's so funny. Wow. So maybe it's all about clearing out your negative emotions or your fears, and that's the current path that you're on. And learning how to trust your intuition, trust yourself. Ace of Wands. So the Ace is a gift. The blank is going to be a 0, like the 0-point field. Focus on your spiritual gift. But take one step at a time. And your intuition is going to send to you this next inspiration, a next action step, movement, something that you should follow through with. And of course, the Knight of Swords is saying it's time for you to make up your mind. It's time for you to dig deeper. There's something that you're fearing. What is it that you're fearing? Because this is also what's happening, what's manifesting for you on your current path. And there's always a new source of inspiration. There's always new energy or new frequency or a new idea, an inspiration that, okay, if you get out of your mind and you tune into your intuition, you're going to be receiving those, the seeds, the ideas, the creativity that help you move through your fears even. So let's pull some more cards. Let's go to the Zenosha Tarot to get a few more clarifying messages while we're building up to whatever this success... Right, breakthrough energy. Right, breakthrough and release your emotional fears. Or maybe even feeling like you're not enough or you're not capable enough. This is the current path, the current trajectory you're on. Or your current goal, right? Something that you already have or what you're currently pursuing. So this is really fascinating because when you get out of your mind and you tune into your heart or your intuition and you ask for guidance, what's going to show up for you? It's going to be an inspiration. But if you fear your emotions, if there's something that's like disconnecting you from your own heart space, or you feel like there's something that's missing, it would probably be inner confidence or inner strength, and that's what's missing, which is the current path that you're on to reclaim your inner strength and stability. But this is within yourself. This isn't necessarily something happening in your external world or your career. These are your choices. So I feel like your current path, there may be something within you that believes that you can't get, or you're not worthy of, or you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And so in essence, it's going to just create more blockages for you. So let's get a little bit more information. balance. Okay, achieve harmony within yourself, creating stability in all areas of your life. Interesting how this is complementing the other card. So go deeper. What is it that you're really looking for? What is it that you really want? And what is it that you fear? And when you tune into your intuition or the divine, your inner, deeper inner self, and you discover the truth of something that is, I don't know, it's a fear driven by some sort of emotion, which you may have picked up from, I don't know, somewhere in your past. But your path and facing your fears and opening up to new potentials and new ideas and making the choice to follow this inspiration, this new creative idea, this is what's going to help you to achieve harmony within yourself and within your emotions. And this will help you to create stability in all areas of your life. And so this would be material stability because you chose the material pile. The earth pile is more about practical, down to earth, your practical needs. So this is the current path that you are on. And your experiences are encouraging you to face your fear and find this inner strength to incorporate emotional balance while also taking inspired action to pursue your goals. So what goal, more specifically, should group number 1 be focusing on? Okay. Transforming. Oh, here. Let's just put this over here. So you definitely are on a transformative path. You're meant to be transforming your fears and your insecurities that are... The fears are being created by a sense of not feeling safe or stable or secure or competent enough in yourself to be able to take care of yourself and support yourself financially, emotionally, and even mentally. So this is, well, it comes back to like inner insecurities, being afraid or fearful that something might happen, that you may not have any power or control over the situation. But that's the fear that is waiting for you to release it, to transform it, and to find positive, harmonistic balances in all areas of your life. So it's asking you to balance not only your emotions, but your intuition, your feelings, your thoughts. And remember, the number 4 is like take one step at a time. And you're intuitively being guided through transformation. It's an emotional. You're transforming your deep emotional fears or blockages, and that's what's going to set you free. To be more happy and more confident, and it will also manifest greater stability in all areas in your life. So technically, you're being asked to incorporate or take action. So this would be the divine masculine energy. This is the logical brain. Self-assertion. So you need to assert yourself to take these actions to transform negative emotions because they're really just blocking you. They're preventing you from creating and enjoying your own success. This is material success. So what more can I pull for pile number 1? And then I'm going to pull some tarot clarification cards. Group 1. Okay. I guess it's that one. It didn't want to go back into the deck. What more does group 1 need to know? Okay. Oh, right. Power. So you're currently on a path discovering where your true power lies. Do you give your power away? Or do you surrender your power to other people? Are you a life path 8? Are you trying to claim or hold more power over other people? Look at this. It's almost like This is your higher self, and then this is your little self. I feel like you might be trying to overcompensate for something in your life because of this fear of feeling powerless to have any control over your material resources. And it's also an invitation to connect with your higher self, which is the frequency of the number 8. It's infinity. It's your infinite connection with your higher self. Trust your intuition. Take steps towards your thoughts or your ideas to clear out the negativity. It's almost as if this path that you're on, group number 1, you're learning how to become your own major soul support system for everything that you need. Maybe all you need to learn or realize is that you're the only one that you can rely on for your own sense of stability. And this is a transformative process that you're going through as well. So as long as you fear something, you're going to create a blockage in between what you want, but what you're fearing, if that makes sense. So what more do I need to share with group number 1? Yeah, of course, it's the King of Cups. Becoming your own emotional support system. Making things happen for you. Six of Cups will lead you towards more sense of stability in your home, your daily routine, your family, your emotional well-being as well. It's also going to strengthen your intuition and your intuitive gifts, right? And all these things are going to empower you so that you know when to listen to this new source of inspiration, the Wands energy, this excitement, to, well, reclaim power and control over everything in your life. So in a sense, I would say maybe you have more feminine or receptive in your personality, and you're meant to be incorporating more of the masculine, taking on responsibility, taking on the responsible role for everything in your life, including realizing the power that you have, realizing that maybe you're the only one who you can rely on. Let's pull one more card. I didn't realize the pile was going to go on for so long. Here I was thinking it was going to be a short reading. Okay, and then Ace of Cups. Honestly, I believe group 1, you're being guided to work through your emotional fears and insecurities, because honestly, it's those emotional insecurities and fears that are blocking a greater success that is available for you in your life. And this is the material pile, it's the earth pile, the practical, the physical, the down to earth material things that you are capable of manifesting in your life by learning to become your own source of inspiration, but also support, emotional, spiritual, physical. You're learning to trust yourself and trust your instincts and trust your emotions rather than fearing them. Wow, so talk about deep transformative process that you're going through. Group 1, I'm going to end this here. But I hope you enjoy this. I hope it gives you a good idea as to what you're experiencing right now, or if you're feeling blocked or experiencing a limitation or something like that. So I hope this information helps you. So if you did enjoy the video, please, of course, click the like button. I do offer private readings. If you would like more specific information based on your birthday, your astrology, your numerology, and you would like to know what steps you are currently navigating at this timeline in your life, feel free to reach out to me. You can request a 10-minute reading or a 45-minute reading. The option is yours based on your budget. All of my readings are priced very fairly, to say the least. In my opinion, it's the information that will be more helpful to you, and then how you use that information, you can totally transform your life, your emotions, your sense of self and identity, and also your material world as well. So, Group 1, have a fantastic day. If you'd like to share your part of the story, something you're experiencing, feel free to comment if you'd like. Otherwise, maybe you were drawn to another pile. Let's just find out what other path to success, or what kind of success your path is currently leading you towards. Hey there, group number 2. If you were drawn to the orange carnelian, hold on, I'm fixing my sleeve here. If you were drawn to the orange carnelian crystal, or the elephant power, which has the number 40 on it, so the number 40 or 4 might be a significant power number for you. So the path you're currently on is leading you to what kind of success? What will you be successful at? So I'm going to put this here. Yep. And, oh, miracles. Miracles, rainbows, the rainbow waterfall. Keep in mind, the orange resonates with your sacral chakra, which refers to your productivity, your creativity, and the creation of new thoughts and ideas. And even the number 31, which is also number 4. So you've got the number 44 here, pile number 2. But the 31 in numerology is saying that you're meant to use your intelligent, creative mind to create miracles in your life. And once you realize your power to do so, nothing is going to be able to stop you. But remember, this is a fire energy, so it's excitable, it's inspiration. It's not necessarily grounded or down to earth. So keep that in mind. You might have to work harder to think more practical in your ideas. I don't know. Let's look at the other cards and see what the other cards and the messages have to say. I want to go to this deck. And so group number 2, the path you're currently on, it's leading you to a miracle or multiple miracles. So that's good news. That's good news right away, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Step into your power. I love that. Oh, look, Aries, which is another fire sign. I feel like you're being challenged to assert yourself, to take a chance, to do something, to try something, to make a miracle happen for you. Group 2, lightness. Release burdens and live more freely and lightly is what you should be focusing on right now. Or this might be what you're experiencing if you're experiencing limitations, right? If you're trying to acquire or accrue something, but it's just not working for you, it's because you're supposed to be acting lightly on your feet, becoming more of a minimalist rather than trying to acquire certain things, for lack of a better words. Remember, it's an energy that inspires, so it's not something that's practical or down to earth. It's something more of like a creative force that's helping you to manifest what you need. But it's not necessarily something that you're supposed to be taking more responsibility in your life. You don't need to take more responsibility right now. You're waiting for this miracle to happen for you. So step into your power, whatever that power is, but live lightly. You don't want to carry a lot of weight or heavy load, something like that. Let's pull a card from the Zenosha Tarot. This path that group 2 is currently on. What success? What are you going to be successful at on this current path? Of course, it depends on your choices. Okay, let's look at this one. Look at that thunderbolt. Okay, so honestly, the path you're currently on, You are meant to experience and witness sudden and unexpected miracles. I really feel like you have the power to manifest the energy of what you need, to manifest the inspiration, or to manifest an opportunity out of the blue. It's not something that you're going to have to pay for. Remember, release your burdens. You're not meant to take on more bills or more responsibility. You have the ability to tap into the inspiration and the power of the collective energetic field that's here on the earth. And some of you are going to say, oh, I know what you're talking about. And others of you may not understand. If you tap into the miracles, and yeah, if you tap into the angelics, because they can help to manifest miracles for you. Yeah, whatever path you're on, pile 2, you are meant to experience and witness a miracle. And you're probably going to experience something way above and beyond what you were even expecting. And this is the power that you are realizing that you have right now. When you step into your power and you start asking for a miracle, or saying to your higher self, I'm ready to experience a miracle. I need this miracle in my life right now. This is where you're going to create the most success for yourself. Okay, I'm looking off to the side to get some more cards. What other areas group number 2 should know about right now at this time on this path? Right. Life might seem dull and boring, but you're still moving forward, but you're just not able to see the bigger picture at the moment. You can't currently see this miracle unfolding in front of you because it depends on your intentions. It's important to set the intention for a miracle, but it can't be a false intention. Universe knows when you're lying and when you're not being authentic. What's this card? It really wanted to come out. People. I was just curious. Oh, look at that. So there's more. Interesting how power. Okay. So there's like a hidden message here with the numbers. And the number 7, technically, you don't realize the true power that you have, the power of intention to manifest miracles. So whatever it is that you need to step into. So this is a source of inspiration. It's energy. It's excitability. It's a fire energy. It's mutable, but you also have the number 7 here. And 7 in numerology, technically, as well, it depends on how you're using numerology, because 7 can refer to hidden secrets. The 7 can refer to a lesson or a hardship. The 7, if you're born on a 7-day, it means that you are meant to be following your own truth. So a cycle of intention, power. So, oh my gosh, this current cycle that you're in, when you take the time to realize, when you're being authentic and you're ready to take power over your own situation, right? Power and responsibility for yourself, your action, your thoughts, your desires, your creativity. All you have to do is set that intention and say, I'm ready to experience this miracle. I'm ready to become the miracle worker. You're going to have to take responsibility for your miracle. So you take action, you believe in yourself, you set that intention, the miracle is going to manifest from the abundance, because that's what abundance is. It's energy. And that's where you're going to realize where your power lies. Oh, I'm really liking your pile so far. Pile number 2. Okay, let's pull some clarifying cards. What more should I share with group number 2? Pile 2, group 2. Number 2. Oh, I shouldn't call you number 2. By the way, speaking of number 2, how many of you recently joined my Facebook group? Because I just posted a video. It was a funny video on the group this morning about number 2. So I'm just curious if you're in my group and You saw the video about the number 2. Okay, so there's 7 of Cups. Yeah, let me know if you want by commenting or something else. What more does group 2? Yeah, right now you don't see it coming. There's like uncertainty. Because maybe you don't realize the power that you have to command what you need to move forward. You're not realizing the power to command what you need right now into your life to help you move forward. So the 7 of Cups could be wishful thinking or maybe uncertainty. You're not quite sure maybe what you need to do next or the next step. So set an authentic intention. Tell your spirit guides to show you a sign. What is it that you need to see? Or what is the next step that you need to take? What do you need to trust? So even over here, you've got the number 4. So you've got 4, 4, 4. And 4. With these 2 cards, there's another set of 4s here. And I know that means something significant for each one of you, because usually the numbers, the numbers are meaning something very significant. Group number 2, I want to pull a few. Nope, I already pulled those cards. What other cards do I want to pull? I want to pull, here, let's pull another one of these. But this is currently the path that you are navigating to realize your power of intention. And of course, when it's in your best and highest intention, and of course, for the highest good of all, things are just going to manifest effortlessly for you. But you kind of have to get the ego out of the way. It's not all about you. Look at this on your path. Take responsibility for your journey, making choices that align with your true self and your purpose. Because when you make choices, when you ask for a miracle to happen, you ask for this miracle for everyone on the planet to experience in their own reality. So wish for something for yourself, but wish the same for everyone else, and you will realize the power that you have to manifest the things that you need, whether it's a source of inspiration or a confirmation or clarity or truth or money, if you need financial support. But again, remember, you're not meant to be taking on or accumulating more items. Look at the image in this card even. They've got their walking stick and they are wearing a backpack and they are walking that road. They're walking their path. All they need is their self, their mind, their beliefs, and miracles to manifest. And so this is the current path that you're on. But it must be something that is based on your intention, something that you truly need, technically. And of course, something that can benefit anyone else as well, especially for those of you who are tapping into the collective energy of abundance and possibility and miracles that is available, well, technically for everyone. So release your burden, move freely, live lightly, gently, take the next step forward, believe in your power. Ask for, look at that, the rainbow. Ask for a miracle. Ask for a sign. Ask for a clear way forward. And it will show up for you if you're paying attention. Wow. Group 2, I really enjoyed your reading today. I enjoyed pile number 1 as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. You might want to listen to it again. But remember, your current path is leading you to realize the power that you have to manifest what you need in the present moment. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. If you would love to learn more about this topic, feel free to join me on Facebook, my Facebook group. My link is down below. If you'd like a personal reading based on your specific numbers and your details and your potentials and your miracles and your life path, etc., then feel free to request a reading from me. My links are all down below. But otherwise, have a wonderful day. And if you were drawn to another pile, feel free to check out another pile as well. Bye for now. Pile number 3. Are you ready? Okay. Welcome to your pick a card reading. this path that you are currently on, what are you going to be successful at? So what kind of success is this path leading you to? So if you're drawn to the dragon, and now I'm thinking of a certain someone who recently had a dream about a dragon, wondering if you're going to choose pile number 3. Or maybe we're drawn to the shungite. So there's something powerful that eliminates toxicity, falseness, lies, untruths, to show you the clear path forward. But it also protects you from toxic people and situations. So with strength here, this is the path that you're on. You're gathering your strength and your power. You even have transportation, so that's pretty cool. The number 46, it adds up to the number 10, and in numerology 10 is your vision. So you have a creative vision about the lifestyle that you prefer to be living, and it has something to do with freedom, rising above your current situation, but also reclaiming the power. So maybe some of you are on a path of reclaiming your personal power. So you're either finding it or you're reclaiming it. But you're reclaiming it by letting go of the parts of yourself that are toxic, technically. Toxic, negative, unhelpful. So the shungite crystal is it's not really a crystal, so let me take that back. The shungite is powerful. It will remove toxins even from your physical body, your mind, your thoughts. So this, in a sense, is a purification process, this path that you're currently on. So pursuing your vision. Strength, the number 46, and, new beginning. Oh, look at that, you've got the number 10. Interesting. 1010. Your vision. How many of you have been seeing the number 1010 a lot? Honestly, I see a variation of different kind of number sequences every day. It occurs that often for me. It happens all the time. I think it kind of helps me stay aligned too. So there's new beginning, daffodils, pile number 3. I was thinking, this kind of looks like Tinkerbell. She's got wings too. So here you're flying a dragon that has wings, and here you are with your own wings. So at the end of this cycle, or this path that you're on, you're going to establish your own set of wings, and you're going to fly freely into your vision. Okay, so it's probably helpful for you to visualize the lifestyle that you'd much rather be living. Look here, you've got Pisces energy. So part of your path is to learn how to attune to the divine, talk less, feel more. And divine is more peaceful, calm, harmony. Feel. So you need to feel free. So in order to feel free, you need to detach from certain things or eliminate the toxic energy from your life. And this is the path that you are currently on. And I want to pull, where did the deck of cards go? Let's go to, okay, let's go to this deck. Let's get some clarifying cards. Group number 3, path you're on. Clarifying card for strength, or the dragon, and vision. Actually, the 4 and 6 broken down. 4 is asking you to set a criteria, a goal, a foundation. There's four steps, like the 4 elements, the 4 agreements, the 4 seasons, the 4 foundations of life that are necessary for you to feel free. So because you're going to have to take responsibility for your newfound freedom. So you need to have this strength when you grow those wings and you fly off into the wild, the wild blue yonder. What's the... Yeah, that is the song, isn't it? I couldn't remember the lyrics. Wow. So you have the sun, One moment, please. Okay. She needs a cover. So the sun represents a positive new chapter, optimism. Things are going to be okay. Things are working in your favor. Happy days are just around the corner. Keep focusing on your vision, but you also need to free yourself from everything that makes you feel stuck and not free. Oh, King of Pentacles. Okay. And talk less, feel more with the Pisces. The Pisces energy. What kind of message do you need to attune with? I want that one, but I feel like there's another card for group number 3. It's not that one. Sorry, I'm going to knock over the camera, aren't I? Group 3, okay. This is the second one I really wanted. Yeah, look, 6 of Cups. But also, yeah, it's more like talk less, but do more. Do what you feel is right. Daily routine. Nurture your gifts. Ace of Swords. Okay. So technically, you know what? So there are like toxic thoughts in your head that are preventing you from this success that you are trying to accomplish. I have to assume that the success, this path is leading you towards becoming the King of Pentacles. And so what or who is the King of Pentacles, you ask? Your quick answer says, if you have a clear plan of action and the motivation to succeed, then the universe is going to say yes to you. However, if you want to achieve great results, you need to keep improving your skills and your focus on your task without interruption. So it's like focus on your goal, which is interesting because the cover card for pile number 1 was to focus on the task, focus on the goal. So eliminate the distractions, focus on your daily routine, work hard, improve your skills, and you will embody the King of Pentacles archetype. This is who you're in the process of becoming. So you don't necessarily need to talk to people about it. You just need to become it. You need to believe it, but eliminate the toxic, what is absolutely not necessary. Eliminate everything that is standing in the way of your success. And with the Ace of Swords here, it's saying that you already can see the truth and you have enough momentum to change your life right now. So what more does group 3 need to know, or what will be beneficial for group number 3 to hear right now, this path of success that they are currently walking? Intuition. Yeah, interesting here is like talk less, feel more. Like stop talking about it. Your mind is necessary for new thoughts, understanding, and ideas. So trust your inner guidance to make confident decisions. It's almost like cut through the BS is what it's saying. Cut through the BS and just do what you need to do. And you will be on a fast path, a fast track to success. And what's also interesting in your pile is that it's not necessarily the material pile. It's not necessarily the air pile or the water pile. It's more like the path you're on, you're learning together, your strength, you're improving your skills, your mindset, you're making straight and clear choices and decisions, not only to pursue your ideas, but also trusting your gut and your intuition and your emotions. You're building emotional strength, independence for yourself. And in fact, everything that you are, everything that you are pursuing right now and focusing on, it's a direct and fast track towards success. This King of Pentacles. But I think it's reminding you to just pay attention to your daily routine, your ritual, your remedy, your steps, using your wisdom, your knowledge, your know-how, and your dreams, your visions are going to start coming into fruition with this new beginning. So let's get a little bit more information about this new beginning, pile number 3. I got confused for a minute because I was like, wait a minute, that's the... But I remembered I had to put, she needed a top. Group 3. This path that group number 3 is on, what kind of success is it leading them to? Interesting how there's illusion, beyond illusion. Possibilities. It's almost saying stop thinking about it or overthinking and believe that anything is possible, because everything is possible. Trust what you're perceiving, your senses, your strengths. Like if you have the power, the ability to see the truth of what you are, what you can be successful, it's really just like eliminating the nonsensical and the very unnecessary, and just walking that path, creating this direct path to success for yourself. So in a sense, you are making your dream come true. But you can't just sit there and just daydream about it. Your actions are actually what's making it happen for you. Right, it's all about following your intention. Your intentions, peaceful intentions. Oh, here's, right. Eliminate the hidden intentions like self-sabotage. You don't want to sabotage yourself. Okay. So you have another, oh, that's interesting, another number 6. Fragmented energy. So maybe your mind has been scattered. So what if overthinking is just standing in the way of your success? And again, just to confirm, this is material success, manifesting all of the material things that you need to take care of yourself, your home, your life, your family. It's almost something that you are inventing. You're using your imagination and your intuition, but you're also taking those practical steps, improving your skills and your abilities to make this success happen for you. While at the same time just eliminating all the BS, the unnecessary. Look at this. Okay, so accomplishment. So this could be related to your career. For others of you, it could be your destiny, your midheaven, the 10th house. You're definitely going to create success based on something that you have invented or created. And it's definitely something that you are making happen for you. And it's not necessarily something that somebody else is doing for you. This is something that you are making happen. Perfecting your gift, your skill, your steps, your actions, and focusing on those things and believing in your dreams is what are actually allowing your dreams to come into fruition in the physical world, the physical plane, and of course a positive new chapter coming in with this new cycle as well. So let's just pull a few more clarifying cards, shall we? Group number 3 from my other tarot deck. What more does group 3 need to know? Maybe some PowerPoints. Okay, this is also a message about something that's hidden. It's important for you to discover what is hidden. Again, it could be something negative or uncertainty. And, you're not going to see this actually, you can't currently see this level of success manifesting for you because it's still in the process of materializing in the physical. In a sense, it almost kind of says that this is going to be a sudden, unexpected success, but it's something that you've already been working towards. And it's just going to happen. Like the difference between night and day, right? One day you're competing, you're wondering, you're feeling challenged or anxious about how this is going to happen. And then suddenly there's this new beginning or this next chapter, and voila, success is yours. The King of Pentacles. Two of Cups. So this might have something to do with you and your relationships with other people, your connections with other people, your strength, especially realizing where your strength is when it comes to your relationship patterns. Or if you're trying to earn a living, you need to establish a connection with those that you're trying to sell your product to. It's almost like you have to sell yourself. You have to sell your vision. And that's what's going to help you step into the King of Pentacles in your life. Yeah, sudden and unexpected. So it's your own abilities and your strength and your perseverance that is creating this level of success. So if you're dilly-dallying around, you're not really focusing, or you're not being honest with yourself, if you're not feeling purposeful, then the path that you're on might take a little bit longer before you realize that, well, if I just eliminate everything that's unnecessary and just focus on these tasks, then success is assured. So again, it could be a business, a job, a new career, something that's definitely destined to happen for you. But this level of success that is going to reveal itself on this path that you're on is going to reveal something that even you weren't aware of yet. So there's something more. There's something else that you can achieve and find success with in your life as well along this path that you're currently walking that you can't necessarily see right now. So it's also requiring you to trust and to keep persevering. Wow. So the path you're currently on, of course, what shows up in your reality is based on your questions and what you want to know and what you want to experience and what you choose, what you want to try and what you do, the next steps that you take. So group 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do click the like button. Have a wonderful day. And if you're drawn to another pile, feel free to choose another pile and find out what other success is lying ahead on your path. Hello, group number 4. If you chose the blue fluorite crystal, welcome to your pick a card reading. The current path that you are on is leading you towards what kind of success? Well, we're going to find out. So you're already on a successful path. If you chose this freedom card, obviously I would assume that you're looking to be free from something, or you wanted to be more free. And with the number 23 here, something is saying, believe in your good luck. Believe in your good fortune. So let's look at your other cards. Group number 4, knowledge, air spirit. Let's go like this. Oh, it's like higher knowledge. Okay, even if, look, you're on a horse, it looks like you're up in the sky. It looks like you're above the clouds. And here you're in a boat. And you're up in the sky. You're above the trees. So what exactly does this mean? Let's go to this deck next. I'm going to read your cards. I'm going to pull your cards in a different order than I did in the other piles. Group 4. If you're looking for freedom, this is the path you're currently on. So how is your path going to lead you towards freedom? Or what do you need to know? Soulful presence. Connect with your inner self. Live in the present moment and stand firm in your beliefs. Okay, the number 1 could be your beliefs, your ideas, your mind, your thoughts. Soulful present. And, I want to pull, let's pull a card from the Moon Manifestation deck. So, what is a success that you're going to create and experience? Pile number 4, push through your insecurity. So, okay, whatever you're experiencing in your life right now, you may not be comfortable with what you're feeling or your emotions or how your environment is making you feel. But you have to push through this insecurity, connect with your soul if you know how to do that, because that's your authenticity. And pay attention to what you really need. Focus on what you really need emotionally. Well, what do you need emotionally? What do you need materially? What do you need mindfully? Let's put the crystal right there. And why do these look crooked on my screen? Let's pull another card for, actually, I have a deck here and I've been meaning to put it in this pick a card reading, but I haven't. It's just been sitting there. So I'm going to pull this from this deck just for pile number 4. Okay. Look at this, the butterfly. Okay. This is saying trust that you're on the right path. The number 7 represents where you're at along your path. So on a path between 1 and 9, you're at the number 7. So you're very close to this freedom, whatever kind of freedom, but there still might be some sort of deep-rooted fear emotionally that is really important for you to let go of or to nurture. Otherwise, the freedom might be right there in front of you, but you're afraid to take advantage of it. So let's pull some more cards. Group number 4. What more? So connect with your inner self, live in the present moment. So this freedom, the path that you're on, what you're first supposed to realize is just start freeing yourself from limitations. And maybe for some of you, you should even recognize that you have the freedom to go somewhere now or take a trip now. Or some of you might be challenged with the question, how are you not allowing yourself to feel free? Or what is making you feel like you're even stuck? I think it does come back down to what kind of freedom you're looking for. Because freedom can mean so many different things. So this path that you're on, group number 4, what more do you need to know? How can you set yourself free? Oh, do I want that card? I'm not sure. Here, let's just pull all of those. I only meant to pull a couple. Right, create a plan of action. You need to have a plan. Keep moving forward. Right, must also let go of the past. There's no looking back. So if you are longing to recreate a lifestyle that you had in the past is no longer available. You're going to have to envision a new life. Intentions, okay, and spiritual energy. Yeah, there's no looking back to something you're not meant to be experiencing something that you experienced in the past. You're not meant to be having that experience again. You have already finished that. You've completed that cycle. So for those of you who are still holding on to the past, if you're wanting to free yourself so that you can go back somewhere or revisit a situation, and this could even be referring to your residence where you're living. If you think that you need to go back to a certain lifestyle that you once had, that's not necessarily this freedom. This freedom is freeing you from the past, but it's also asking you to recognize how you're already free. You already have freedom. Oh, especially if you are creating something right now, you have the freedom to create whatever you want to create. So this path that you're on, you're going to create and experience your own success based on something new, something that's aligned, something that you believe in, something that empowers you, and it gives you inner strength. It makes you proud of yourself. Interesting that down here, these cards, nothing here is talking about something physical or material. It's talking about energy. Energy, intentions, spiritual. So this success that you are going to create and find and experience at the end of this path that you're on, it really just depends on your choices. Honestly, freedom means that you don't necessarily even have to go anywhere, because you will find yourself in a space where you are free to express yourself, you're free to create, you're free to imagine, you are free to explore the possibilities, but these are all energies. So this freedom that you're longing for, it hasn't materialized. It's not a material success. It's a feeling. You want to be free. But what is it really that you want to be free from? And how can you claim freedom without material things? How can you claim freedom without extra money? How can you claim freedom without needing to purchase something? So you're pushing through limitations, and once you move through your inhibitions and your insecurities, you're going to recognize that you're already free, that you've freed yourself from everything that is making you feel stuck or restricted. Wow. Okay, so group number 4. So you're still going to be successful. You're still going to experience freedom, but freedom may manifest in a way that you're not expecting. Yeah, the freedom to be yourself, the freedom to do your own thing, not have to be governed or ruled or put underfoot by other people. Freedom to live your life peacefully, creatively, freedom to enjoy life, enjoy the little things. You can create plans to go somewhere if you want to take action. Honestly, you know what these cards are setting up? They're setting up and they're saying, when you create a plan of action, it's like, so what is it that you want to create and manifest next that will allow you to feel more free? So for example, if you want to take a vacation, you need to create a plan, set the intention, and then put the energy into it to allow it to manifest for you. And the next steps will manifest for you, but that's when you have to take the next step. What if you're supposed to be starting out with small steps of freedom, and over time they will lead to bigger steps towards freedom, and to not necessarily, oh look, suddenly I'm free to just do whatever. I feel like there's freedom, but within limitation. And the only thing that makes us want to be free, including myself, is because whatever we're navigating right now, we feel like we're limited. We feel like we're stuck. We feel like we don't have the freedom that we think that we need. But there's something else there that is an insecurity that is within you emotionally. And that's what's making you feel like you need to free yourself. So what if you really just need to free yourself from negative emotions or how you feel about yourself? Maybe you just need to declare, I'm already free. I'm free to do whatever I want. And then whatever is right there available to you, make a choice. You're free to choose. But what if you're free to choose in the present moment? Stand firm in your beliefs, push through insecurities, look for something new that you want to pursue, and then take that next step. What if there are different levels of freedom and this path that you're on is guiding you through each step? Like you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You're taking steps closer to this level of freedom. And remember, as far as the timeline, even with tarot cards, the numbers 1 through 9 represent where you're at along this path. So you already started this journey probably 7 years ago. Let's just use it as an annual thing. And you've been building, believing in yourself, finding your confidence, eliminating emotional turmoil, removing limitations from your mind, your beliefs, and taking one step at a time. Thus creating your own sense of freedom in your daily life or whatever it is that you're doing right now, whatever it is that you're navigating and experiencing. So your soul is longing for freedom. You've already probably set yourself free. But what if your ego still thinks that it needs to get something before it will allow itself to feel free? Just another concept to think about. Maybe what you think that you need isn't really what you need. What if you already have that now, but your mind is just getting in the way? What if? So what more can I share with group number 4? Oh, I did want to let me pull one of these. Clarifying card. You're still going to be successful. You're still going to find freedom. But the freedom really just depends on like your perspective or what you believe right now. So try not to limit yourself by what you're thinking, because you can be experiencing and claiming more freedom now than what you can even imagine. Maybe you're not allowing yourself to experience a different kind of freedom right now while you're still working towards that big one, whatever that big freedom is that you're looking for. Okay. So this might be number 7 of number 9. It could be year 7 of 9, where you've been taking responsibility. So you've been fulfilling your obligations, taking responsibility for your own freedom. And of course, timelines are going to be different for everyone. It could be a monthly timeline. It could be a daily timeline. This is just a general reading. But you have to take responsibility for your freedom before you're going to have this freedom, because you still have to be responsible for yourself and your life and your resources. That makes sense. So, right, acquiring more information, establishing your relationships with other things like your inner self, your higher self, other people. Especially if you have started a creative business, it's important for you to establish connections with others. Oh, interesting. Push through your insecurities. So now you've got the 12th house, submission, Pisces. So technically, this first level of freedom that is manifesting for group number 4 is spiritual. Meaning you're free to do what you want, think what you want. You're free to believe what you want to believe. And that's the next step. But the 12th house is where the ego mind is. It has no power whatsoever. So it does come down to your mind and what you think that you actually need to feel free. But what if ultimate freedom doesn't require you to get or accumulate anything, but to release yourself and your mind and your emotions from limitations or fears that are standing in the way of you feeling more free? So this could be freedom of expression. Living life according to your terms is a level of freedom. It could be physical freedom. Maybe you're wishing to free your body from a health situation or a disease. It's not about gaining or acquiring or the acquisition of something, because the more you acquire of tangible things, the more restriction you're going to create in your life. The more limitation, the more struggle, the more discomfort. So I think this highest level of freedom that you can possibly experience is when you let go of all the things that you think that you need and just allow yourself to be free now. And of course, you have your birth date, your portal, your astrology, your cycles, your soul's plan, your destiny, and all of those things that are also playing a role. So if you feel like right now you should be free and you're not, then you might want to start studying your own personal astrology, your transits, understand the meaning and the purpose of your life. Try and ask your ego mind, how is what you're thinking or what you think that you need standing in the way of you feeling free? Because thoughts create emotions that make us feel insecure or uncertain. And that's only just adding more restrictions and limitations that are preventing you from feeling free. Wow, I could go on and on and on. I'm not going to, though. This is a general pick a card reading. So I hope you enjoyed this. You chose pile 4 for a reason. So now there's something for you to think about. And before I go, I need to add just one more message here. You've got Pisces influence. So Pisces is oneness. It's the collective. It's unity. So if you start wishing and working towards establishing freedom for yourself in your life, but include everybody else as well. So wish for everyone else on the planet that wants to be free to experience the same level of freedom. And the more you are sharing your wish and your goal, even if it's just mentally, you're doing this for yourself, but you're also asking the universe to help free everybody else too. Then I bet you're going to find this freedom even faster than you were expecting. So it's not just about the ego or what you can get, but now maybe it's more about wishing for the entire collective to be free from those powers that be that want to keep maintaining power and control. Talk about a bigger picture. So that even gave me something to think about. Okay, group 4, this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do click the like button. If you're interested in private readings about your life path, purpose, destiny, or other things, your current transits, feel free to reach out to me. I also recently just set up a new Facebook page. I haven't been on Facebook for like 10 years. And I set up a new group. It's not a page, it's a group where I am teaching metaphysics, the basics. So if you're interested in that, come and find me. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.